Try to get me hollering at the moon.
Welcome to the Gobbler in Union, South Carolina for round 11 of the MidEast Racing PeeWee bike season. The track is rooty and dusty with a silt through 2 miles of tight woods. The riders will look to have a good challenge on this warm, overcast morning. Up on the front row in Super 8 to 9 is currently led by Mason Moretz. Mason has a 47-point lead and is certain to lock in his win for the Season Clash Championship by completing a single lap today. Jackson Saxon currently sits in second place with 8 points behind him. Brody Kincaid, Jameson Sowers, and Braxton McCarson are currently in a three-way battle for third place, just 5 points behind them. They should all be putting up a good fight today. Next, we're watching Senior 7 on row 2, where Joseph Tobin and Luke Farish are tied for the lead. Hudson Cohen currently sits 6 points behind him in third place. Finally, we're taking a look at the riders on the edge of securing wins in their class championship. First up is Gavin Hodges in intermediate 6. He's currently 12 points ahead of Nicholas Knighton. Based on drops, Gavin needs to place no further than 1 place behind Nicholas to secure his win on the season. Next up is Ryder Baricska. With 8 wins on the season and a 43-point gap to Paxton Allen, he just needs to complete a lap to secure victory. Finally, Taylor Baird holds 17-point lead on the girls 4 to 9 class with 7 wins this season. She just needs to complete a lap as well to secure her top spot. The engines are revved, waiting for the green flag to go up. As the first row gets rolling, Braxton McCarson and Colton Curtis end up in a side-by-side launch for the first corner. Braxton takes the inside and zips ahead for the whole shot. Mason Moretz starts in third place behind them, was already making moves for second place as they went off into the woods. Jackson Saxon was close behind him in fourth place with McCoy Allen and Brody Kincaid hot on their heels. Jameson Sowers unfortunately got collected in the middle of a collision with Chase Schultz and Maddox Wellborn. This would start them out in last place, nearly with the second row. The first lap would shuffle them up a bit with Mason Moretz moving up into the lead with Braxton McCarson and Jackson Saxon hot on his heels. Brody Kincaid was a little bit further back into fourth place, and Jameson Sowers had made an amazing push up from 15th all the way into 7th. Senior 7 takes off with Case and Upton leading the pack through the first 2 corners. Hudson Cohen was right on his tail and having a great run into the third corner and practically tying him for the whole shot. Hudson had a better run going into the woods and would start off the lap in first place. Joseph Tobin and Luke Farish had some slower starts, putting them back in 4th and 7th. The first lap would reshuffle the order a bit with Hudson Cohen taking the lead and looking to battle with Ellis Alston. Case and Upton was trying to keep up in third place, nearly 30 seconds behind. Joseph Tobin and Luke Farish ended up in a tight battle for 6th place, with Luke less than 2 seconds off of Joseph's tail. Gavin Hodges gets a great launch for the intermediate 6, screaming ahead and taking the hole shot by a huge distance. Nicholas Knighton wasn't far behind him in third place, however Nicholas took that lead from him by nearly 20 seconds at the end of their first lap. Ryder Baricska took off, leading the pack on the Junior 4 to 5 by several bike lengths, securing the hole shot in the early lead. He would, however, have to keep moving as Peyton Austin would be less than a second behind him as it had come around for the first lap. Finally, in girls 4 to 9, Taylor Baird takes off with a good start in a hole shot battle with Ava Bryan and Georgia DeArmond. Taylor's outside position puts her a little bit further back, starting her lap in third place. She'd be right on Addison Burgess, though, looking to take that second place position. Through the middle laps of the 6-lap race, Mason Moretz continued to hold the lead in a tight battle with Braxton McCarson and Jackson Saxton, until lap 4 where he managed to lose his brakes. Jackson Saxton and Braxton McCarson both made some moves, taking the top 2 spots away from him. Mason would, however, battle back and get into second place ahead of Braxton by the end of the 5th lap, but he was going to have some tough competition trying to get around Jackson Saxton with no brakes on the last lap. Brody Kincaid would continue to hold on to 5th place, and Jamison Sowers was able to make his way up into 6th. Senior 7 saw a lead change midway through, with Ellis Austin taking the lead just ahead of Hudson Cohen. But Hudson will be looking to put up a fight as they saw the white flag. Luke Farish finally made his way ahead of Joseph Tobin, and they both move up in the 5th and 6th. But Luke looked like he was pulling ahead. Gavin Hodges and Nicholas Knighton were in a great back-and-forth battle, swapping the lead starting with the 5th lap, with Nicholas just ahead. Ryder Baricska continued to lead Junior 4 to 5 on cruise control, putting nearly a minute between himself and Peyton Austin. Taylor Baird pushed ahead in the girls 4 to 9 class, ended up in a top 3 battle with Ava Bryan and Addison Burgess, rotating for the lead. She ended up in second going into the last lap, just 4 seconds off of Ava. Screaming through the final couple of corners, bringing out the checkered flag, came Jackson Saxton, taking his first win of the season. Mason Moretz tried to make a move in the last couple of corners, but crossed the line just 2.5 seconds later. Braxton Whistle McCarson got held up, but would still round out your podium 35 seconds later. Jamison Sowers kept pushing, but was only able to get up into 6th place behind Brody Kincaid. Senior 7 came to the finish with a close battle between Ellis Austin and Hudson Cohen. Ellis took the win, but only by 8 seconds. Luke Farish and Joseph Tobin held their 4th and 6th place positions. Nicholas Knighton held his lead ahead of Gavin Hodges through their 5th and final lap, getting his first win of the season. Gavin's 2nd place position, however, locked him in the class win on the year. Ryder Baricska continued to show why he's an 8-time winner on the season, grabbing another one for his belt, increasing the gap by nearly 2 minutes. This would also secure his class victory on the season. Taylor Baird continued to battle with less than 3 seconds apart from Ava Bryan, but couldn't quite take the win. However, Taylor would still be a lock for her championship on the season for the class.
How was the race today, bud?
Good.
How'd you end up getting around Mason?
Well, it was like he ranked or something, so I just went fast and I tried to.
Heck yeah, we hold on and got the win, man. Congratulations.
This is my first win.
Heck yeah, congrats. How was the race today, bud?
I fell
Good, you ended up getting it done. How was that? How'd you end up getting in the lead?
Hit a bypass off the start.
Heck yeah, well congratulations on your first win, bud. How was your race today, bud? You did good? You know what you did today? You won your championship. You're the first one. Congratulations, bud.
Next up, we're back at the Hilly Woods and fan favorite Harris Bridge in Woodruff, South Carolina. With Mason Moretz locked for the class win, next he's got to go for the overall championship. Will he secure it next week, or will it come down to the wire? Who should we cover next time? Let us know down in the comment section below. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Thank you for watching.